The challenger, fighting out of New York City, New York, weighing 134 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 26 wins, no losses, with 15 KOs. He is the former junior lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the very colorful Hector Macho Camacho. In the red corner, from Culiacan in Mexico, weighing 134 3/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 90 wins, 4 defeats, with 74 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, the WBC lightweight champion of the world, Jose Luis Ramirez.
Mills Lane, the referee, a no-nonsense guy, and so Camacho is going to have to fight by the rules here.
I wonder if Gentleman's Quarterly is covering this event, or maybe Vogue.
Okay, now, you've had your instructions.
Maybe Mad.
Get back here. You've had your instructions. Now, not to put up with any run stuff. I've told you both of that, okay? Any questions here? Any questions? Any questions here? All right, let's get it on. Get it on.
And Mills Lane saying he's not going to put up with any rough stuff. Camacho is now all business. And he's got a guy who has been notoriously, Larry, a rather slow starter.
Yeah, the thing about Camacho that has to be remembered is that for all of his glitz and glitter, he takes care of business in the ring.
Remember, Edwin Rosario knocked Ramirez down twice early. Ramirez got back up and wound up winning that fight, and with it, the championship.
Impressed with Ramirez when he did away with Rosario, Edwin Rosario, former champion.
That was a good left hand by Camacho. He is very, very quick. They say the fastest since the man on my right.
That's the key to this fight. The fact that Camacho hand speed is incredible. And I don't think that Ramirez ever experienced fighting someone with that type of hand speed and type of movement. Camacho can do it all. He can box, he can punch, and because Ramirez is such a slow starter, the early rounds are Camacho's, no question about it.
Someone said, even when Sugar Ray Leonard looked in the mirror, he didn't see anybody with hand speed as fast as Macho Camacho.
I was so impressed with Camacho's hand speed. I think what Ramirez has going for him is his ability to take a punch.
Good combinations by Camacho, backs Ramirez into the ropes. Camacho looking sharp early on here, not missing much.
For Ramirez, the later rounds are his rounds because he's strong and he comes back.
And he's ring-wise. When you've been in there as many times as he has, he's all business in there.
But Barry, he turned professional at the age of 14. I started my amateur boxing career at the age of 14, which tells you this kid has a great deal of experience on his belt.
Content to see what's in front of him here in the first round. Not throwing a lot of punches, just kind of measuring Camacho, see what he's all about.
That's what Ramirez has to do with Camacho, slow down that movement, work his body. Ramirez covered up very well then.
Most of those punches landed on the arms or the glove. Frenetic first round here. We will be going into Jose Luis Ramirez's corner after the first round, and we will have a simultaneous interpretation by Tito Alba, who will listen into the Spanish and give it to you in English.
A good round for Camacho. If he keeps this up, there will be a pot of gold at the end of those rainbow trunks. Ramirez just went to the wrong corner.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Easy, easy. Nothing is happening yet. You take it easy.
Mucha tranquilidad. Lo que tiene que hacer es trabajar su
Very
jab.
quietly. Do it very nicely and
Es todo
slow.
lo que hace, le anda tirando el jab sin fuerza.
He is only showing off. He has no strength. He's only showing off. You go easy.
Just relax. Relax. Taking a deep breath. Let it out. Okay. Hijo, here's what you do. Hey, vamos.
We start the second round. Both corners very professional, and you heard Ramirez's corner say he's just showing off. He's not that strong. Montoya in Camacho's corner said just box.
What Camacho wanted to do from the very first round was to box, stick and move, and he's doing just that. And it's in his best interest to stay out of the punching reach of Ramirez. Ramirez likes to get inside and work the body.
Another thing to point out here that Camacho is heavier than he's ever been at 134 pounds. Remember when he was champion, it was at 130.
So a lot of people are saying that this weight will be a factor because Ramirez is a solid fighter. But I feel that Camacho, he walks the street at 135, 140. So I don't think the weight is going to be a factor at all. But maybe, then again, in the later rounds.
Ooh, good uppercut by Camacho. Camacho really showing no signs of a layoff. He's very sharp.
Camacho has a gift, and also those 3 fights he had this year helped out a great deal. You notice that Camacho is really just landing those shots to the head of Ramirez, but Ramirez, the best thing he has going for him is that good chin. Good, solid chin.
We said earlier, this is a guy that's been around the track more than once, and he is at his best in the later rounds. And Camacho has not hurt him yet.
What I like about Camacho, he doesn't hit you with one particular punch. He hits you with a series of punches.
Two good right hands, one on the body, one upstairs, but Ramirez is right in his face.
You can see the concentration on Ramirez's face, Larry. Doesn't change expression. A very serious competitor. All he's doing now is just stalking Camacho, trying to cut the ring off. What Camacho does is all natural, and he may have a few problems with Mills Lane.
He wasn't hooking him there, though. That was just Ramirez coming forward and Camacho stepping out of the way.
We have to see whether or not Camacho can keep up this pace moving. Because Ramirez is not using any unnecessary energy. A very good body shot by Ramirez.
Ramirez is having a hard time landing any clean punches. And that, of course, directly attributable to Macho Camacho's quickness.
Well, Ramirez was given instructions to just take it easy and wait for Camacho to come to him. I don't suggest he do that. I think he should take the fight to Camacho and make a brawl out of it. Camacho's hand speed is too great for Ramirez to stand back. Ramirez is finding it difficult to get inside to Camacho because you notice Camacho throw about 4 or 5 punches there and he'll jump out.
Mills Lane telling Camacho to keep the punches up. Crowd reacts with
Camacho's also giving angles, left and right. The perfect movement for a slugger like Ramirez. We got to keep him off balance, keep him wondering.
That was a good left hand, and down finisher. Now let's see if he feels Ramirez is hurt. Another right hand, a left hand rather, sends Ramirez into the ropes.
Remember, Rosario knocked Ramirez down. Ramirez got up and was able to stop Rosario in the 4th round.
Remember, still 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in this round. So Ramirez, if in fact he is hurt, has a long way to go. And there, Mills Lane warns Camacho for holding.
Well, every time Mills Lane gives a warning, it gives Ramirez an opportunity to recover from a knockdown.
Remember, they said one warning, then the next time, the round, and the next time, the fight. And Camacho continues right on top of Ramirez. Ramirez does seem on stable legs right now, however. Bleeding from the nose, however. And also from the mouth. He might have broken his nose.
Ramirez can't get center. Every time he reaches in, Camacho hits him.
And once again, Mills Lane, I believe he took a point away. We'll see at the end of the round. Camacho obviously getting frustrated by that, too.
Ramirez is so slow compared to Camacho. Camacho's able to hit him 4 or 5 times to his 1.
And blood flowing very freely from the nose of Jose Luis Ramirez.
You also see frustration in the eyes of Ramirez.
Big round for Camacho.
Well, if he had to prove he was as electric in the ring as outside, he's sure proving it right here. He's fighting a sensational fight. He's beating up the champion right now. Let's take a look at the knockdown. There it is. A right hand blocked, followed by a left. Ramirez tumbles to the canvas. Another angle. Ray, this looks like it answers the question of whether he's strong enough to hurt a good lightweight. At 134 for 5 pounds, he certainly seems to be in his element.
And he's proven that point.
Well, Harold Weston of Madison Square Garden said about Macho Camacho, after only his 10th fight, as a matter of fact, he said no one with 2 hands is going to beat Hector Camacho. And so far, the champion who has 2 hands is not. And we're going to get the doctor up here to look at the nose of Ramirez. And this one, it's a pretty serious...
It's very, very rare that a fight would be stopped for a bloody nose.
Blood flowed right through the break between rounds. So they have not been able to do anything about stopping it.
I like the movement of Camacho. He's so fast. And he's not giving Ramirez an opportunity to do anything, not to load up. Ramirez reaches in, and Camacho is not there.
That was a good right hook followed by 2 right jabs. And another combination. Camacho looking very sharp.
And the reason he's able to catch Ramirez with that left hand, he steps to the left.
From Ramirez, but no damage.
Ramirez, the problem Ramirez is making, he's not cutting the ring off. He's actually following Camacho. So Camacho can pretty much do what he wants to do. Also, the punches of Ramirez are actually being telegraphed, and Camacho can see him coming and can counter. And again, the best thing that Ramirez can do is to work the body of Camacho, slow down his movement. Because there's no way in the world he can match the hand speed of Camacho.
Camacho showing good power in both hands.
That's what Ramirez has to do, inside. He has to make Camacho work every round and slow that pace down.
And that chant is about half Mexico and half Macho.
Ramirez has trouble finding his corner every round.
Camacho is fighting not only a flashy, dashy fight, it's disciplined. He's doing exactly what he wants to do, controlling virtually every second of the action.
Camacho is feeling a little tired now, so you have to push him up a little bit more, get more speed, and keep hitting him with your left. He is getting a lot tired. He is losing his hair. He is losing his air. He cannot breathe because he's too tired. Now, come to him with your left. Always with the left.
Sure, looks good. No problem, no. Here we go.
Don't stay still. Don't let this guy stand still. That's the only chance you got.
Come on, let's go, come on. Come on, seconds out, let's go. Come on.
Jimmy Montoya, Camacho's trainer, said to keep moving, not to stay stationary. In fact, I don't understand Ramirez's corner. They say, just throw the left, just throw the left. He needs more than the left hand to beat Camacho.
He needs an extra hand to beat Camacho the way this fight has gone so far. Camacho seems to have the champion somewhat confused. Ramirez really hasn't landed anything that resembles a strong punch.
Also, Ramirez is not able to come back fast enough to counter some of the punches thrown by Camacho. We have to see whether or not Camacho can keep this up. And something I noticed also, Barry, Ramirez is not throwing the left hand like his corner instructed him to do.
Camacho's never right in front of him.
And that's the reason. Ramirez looking to get in one particular punch. Camacho is not giving him an opportunity.
And contrary to what Ramirez's corner said, Camacho does not look tired to me.
One thing about a boxer, a good boxer, excellent boxer, he knows where he is at any time. He knows the ring.
About the second time that he's had him on the ropes, 2 or 3 times in this fight, and that's all. Camacho slipped away easily when he has.
Ramirez was able to give him a good shot to the liver. Well, second shot there. Those are kind of type of punches that slows movement down. That slow the mobility down of Camacho. Very effective jab by Camacho.
Camacho on the ropes, took a couple from Ramirez, but no damage.
Camacho now is hitting with the inside of the glove. His hand could be injured, his left hand. And you notice there he didn't throw. He had an opportunity to hit Ramirez and he didn't throw it.
Punches. And the fighter, whom his handlers are saying is less tired than the other guy.
Once again, we harken back to the Rosario fight, although that one was over in 4 rounds. This has now gone on further than that, but Ramirez is a late starter. And Ray, you mentioned between rounds when we were talking that perhaps Macho is a little bit tired.
Well, he's thrown so many punches, and he has to be a little arm weary, if anything. But he's in excellent shape, so he should get a second win soon. Now Camacho is throwing just power.
And of course, Jimmy Montoya in his corner was saying, just box this guy, don't get careless. Interestingly enough, the nose of Ramirez has not been bleeding quite as much in the last couple rounds as it did in the 2 or 3 prior.
Ramirez has yet to throw a combination. And reason being, Camacho is not giving him a chance. Camacho throws his punches, and after that he moves away, or he ties his man up. Ramirez is forcing him to fight, which is very good because he has to stop Camacho from moving so much, which will allow him to get set and throw his own punches.
Very, very slowly, almost imperceptibly, the tenor of this fight is changing. It's not to say that Camacho hasn't owned it so far, but right at the moment, Ramirez seems to be more in the fight, and he takes 2 shots from Camacho, just as I say that. And he seems to be more in the fight than he has been.
Beautiful combinations by Camacho. Very accurate punches, sharp, crisp punches. Camacho has really been landing some good shots, solid shots on the nose of Ramirez. And the reason you can tell if his nose is broken, normally it results in 2 black eyes.
Camacho bouncing off the ropes with a good left hand after taking a fairly good shot from Ramirez.
And both eyes appear to be a little puffy, so it could be a possibility that his nose is broken.
You wonder what Ramirez is thinking now. Is my corner going to tell me again that this guy's getting tired? What fight are they looking at?
Okay, compadre, you are okay. The only thing you have to do is to avoid his punches, but you are okay, and he is getting tired, more tired every time. So take it easy and don't rush it.
No comment. That was about as predictable as the temperature here in Las Vegas topping 100. Barry, the over-under here on the temperature is 102, I understand.
I was just hoping for a push. So we come to the 7th round. Four-punch combination by Camacho.
Ramirez should use his jab to offset the jab of Camacho instead of just walking in trying to throw body shots and hooks. His jab would get him in closer to be able to throw those shots to the body.
Camacho staying up-tempo here. Very busy. Just has not given Ramirez a chance because he's always moving, and he's always giving Ramirez a different look, Ray.
It's the constant movement. It's the angles that he's able to give Camacho. Camacho's hand speed is really just mesmerizing Ramirez. Ramirez can't get set there. He's tried time and time again, and Camacho is like a magician.
He's always moving, but he never is completely predictable. He goes from left to right for the most part, but then he'll change up and go the other way. And sometimes he'll come straight ahead to punch.
All right, let's get that. Attaboy, goes clean. Here we go.
Camacho now is starting to come under with his punches and raise the chin of Ramirez. Ramirez, he throws his jab and he drops it. And that's why Camacho is able to counter with his jab, with his left hand rather. In a fight such as this, the wear and tear of those punches thrown by Camacho normally would do a fighter in.
Even though a lot of them are going on the arms of Ramirez, just the number of punches that are thrown wear you down. It's like Rocky Marciano used to bang his opponent on the arms a great deal, and eventually his arms would come down, and then he could score.
Beautiful combination. I'm impressed with the way Camacho is throwing his punches. He's controlling the fight.
Camacho just fighting what is so far brilliantly executed fight. About 5 punches and he got out of there. Very impressive. Well, speaking of impressive, we'll have what promises to be a very impressive night of boxing coming your way on Saturday, September 21st at 9 o'clock Eastern, a World Championship amongst the heavyweights, and it should be a great one. Larry Holmes against the undefeated light heavyweight champion Michael Spinks. 49-0, remember, is Marciano's record, and that is what Larry Holmes will be shooting for against Michael Spinks, who hopes to be the first light heavyweight to ever jump up to the heavyweight championship.
Keep this guy off balance, don't let him settle down. That's what you've been doing all the way through, okay? We got the fight, we got to keep it on, huh? Don't take no chances, no. When he launches, pick him up, you know. That jab, you got to hit him a lot with that jab so he can keep his nose bleeding so he can breathe. All right?
If you're wondering what Camacho can do for an encore sartorially, he's already posed to become a Playgirl centerfold. Yes, in the nude.
In the nude. My wife would kill me.
So this is the 8th round, and it has been all Hector Macho Camacho, the challenger.
Camacho was told not to give Ramirez a chance, and he's not giving Ramirez a chance at all. Constant movement and the quick hands has made this fight quite difficult for Ramirez.
We saw that graphic, and another good right hand by Camacho, saying that Camacho has not been knocked down in any fight, pro or amateur, and once more Mills Lane warns Hector Camacho for holding around the neck, which is fair in love but not in war.
The right eye of Ramirez is starting to swell a little bit.
That right hand was caught on the gloves for the most part. Left hand, I beg your pardon.
Camacho has thrown every punch in the book.
And he's been effective with just about everyone, too.
And Ramirez, I mean, he's quite durable. Look at the way he's missing.
Good example of that, of the speed of Camacho, not only his hand speed, but his foot speed. He was gone by the time Ramirez threw that punch.
Camacho changed directions and came with the left hand. And very few fighters can change it, actually in movement.
Ramirez throws his punches on a wide arc, and almost inevitably, uppercut did get in, but almost inevitably, Camacho is outside the punch.
As Ramirez reaches in to land a punch, Camacho has an opportunity to counter his punch.
Get him up, Ramirez. Come on, get him up.
Mills Lane telling Ramirez to keep the punches up.
Look at the jab of Camacho. It's very effective, very accurate. I think everyone's waiting for Ramirez to land a big punch.
And Camacho, if anything, is even more effective now than he was earlier.
Hey, whoa.
Impressive, in a word.
Whatever Ramirez's corner tells him, it's apparent now that the only way he can win this fight is by a knockout. And you got to hit the other guy before you can knock him out, and he hasn't done much of that.
When he comes to you, you have to fight him back really hard. You can do it. Hit him and hit him with the left, and you have to hit him, avoid his punches, and let him have it. Let him have it because he's going to have it. You can do it.
Okay, mijo, look. Don't mess it up. You're doing fine. The same plan. When you settle down, throw 3, 4, 5 punches, don't pull back. Go to the side, all right? Remember, you always go to the right. You're doing good. You're doing great. More, no stop, nothing.
Interesting number that Hector Macho Camacho has never knocked out an opponent after the 8th round. And here we are in the 9th. Another good right hand by Macho Camacho.
And that punch landed right on that nose of Ramirez.
I would say at this point, although again it's hard to look at the judging in a fight and really be knowledgeable, Camacho right on top of Ramirez again. I would say that Camacho's pitching a shutout here.
I would agree, Barry. The Camacho's throwing so many punches, and most of them have been unanswered by Ramirez. He's not giving up, though. I mean, and it's quite frustrating for a fighter not to be able to land a punch.
Come on.
Mills Lane telling him to keep him up. And Ramirez, 3 jabs with the right hand.
And that was the key. That's the key for Ramirez, is to throw his own jab to offset Camacho's jab.
First time he's done it tonight. Jimmy Montoya in Camacho's corner was saying he always goes to his right, which for the most part he does. Wild right hand. And there are many more Machos now than there are Mexicos.
Ramirez picked the pace up a little bit, but he's not throwing any punches. He's actually making Camacho work. You see, once again, Barry, the jab. And his jab is effective because it's a good stiff jab. It knocks Camacho back.
I think it was more holding on the hands, actually, than on the back of the head. I don't believe he really hooked him. I think what Mills Lane was saying was that he was grabbing his hand.
But he still gave him the warning.
Camacho very quick to go down and then bring his punches up, right?
He's so quick, Barry. And he's able to deliver all types of punches. Uppercuts, left hooks, right hands.
Water. You are okay. You are okay. Just keep waiting until he comes to you, and then he is walking too much already. He is actually running. But don't let him surprise you. He is running around you to surprise you and hit you hard, but don't let him do it. Something else. When he jumps, you also jump. When he jumps again.
Right? You got it, use your brains, okay? That's all I want you to do. Use your brains. You and I are going to work good together. I'm serious. This is the beginning.
Lightweight division is probably the most talent-laden division in boxing, so there are a lot of big fights coming up when Hector Camacho becomes the champion in a few minutes.
There doesn't seem to be anything that's going to change that course. Blood flowing again very freely from the nose.
They was telling Ramirez if Camacho jumped, he jumped. I don't think it's going to work.
Camacho was actually, while we were watching and listening to Ramirez, Camacho was laughing in his corner.
I think the best thing Ramirez can do is to use his own jab. There appeared to be a sign of desperation in Ramirez. He's yet to put together a combination against Camacho.
I think it's about half desperation and half frustration. Because Camacho just isn't there. Lois Lane telling both fighters, watch the head. Ramirez charged at Camacho that time, just as Camacho was stepping forward.
A punch for Ramirez to throw is that his own left hand, but lead off because Camacho moves to his right. That would be a good punch to throw now.
Sharp right hand again, the side of the head. Wild left by Ramirez.
And it was telegraphed too, man. And a fighter with Camacho's talent can see it coming a mile away. The way I see it, Ramirez's only hope is that he's able to hurt Camacho or Camacho runs out of gas. There's a jab again by Ramirez. This crowd is getting upset. In fact, they're booing because I guess they expected more action from the champion.
Well, I think the challenger is fighting a perfect fight. And if they are, in fact, booing Camacho, which I'm not sure they are 100% wrong.
Camacho is definitely a technician. He's very artistic here. The expression of Camacho's face, I'm sure he's saying, what's keeping this guy up? Because he's thrown over, he's thrown about 1,000 punches so far.
Well, he said when he didn't knock out Roque Montoya.
Advice?
Fortunately, Jose doesn't speak English, so he has no idea what was said.
Right.
Also, I think that might have been Camacho's son who came into the ring, actually walked up to the corner and said, you can knock him out now.
And that's the only time I've never seen it happen except in movies. In fact, Jimmy Montoya, Camacho's trainers, insist upon him boxing. Nothing to prove. Just 2 more rounds.
Step back. I play clean. Let me go.
I started to say at the end of the last round that when Camacho didn't knock out Roque Montoya in his last fight, he said, I needed the work. I needed the 12 rounds. I'm not sorry I didn't knock him out. There's no way you could look at this fight tonight, whether Camacho knocks out Ramirez or not, and say he wasn't brilliant. He's fought a marvelous fight.
Ramirez at this point, knowing fully well he needs a knockout to win, is willing to take any type of punch. and he's going for broke.
All right, get him up from there, Reggie. Get him up from there. Come on.
The crowd again reacts by booing.
Camacho also is throwing Ramirez off by grabbing him.
Ramirez walked right into that right hand of Camacho.
Camacho is not letting Ramirez throw any punches. The crowd is booing, but Camacho is doing the right thing.
Absolutely the right thing.
Because he has good little window. He's been throwing so many punches from round one on.
Mills Lane took a shot that time from Ramirez. Might have been the best shot of the fight. That will not be a knockdown.
Come here. Okay, let's stop. Okay, come on.
Mills Lane, the perfect referee for this fight. No nonsense. Take charge. Fighters respect him.
Camacho's keeping Ramirez off balance, tying him up, moving from side to side.
He's just doing everything right. You can't say enough good things about the fight that Camacho is fighting here.
To what's going on here, but obviously something is beating inside him. His championship is slipping away.
And 3 minutes before it does slip away. Not much Jimmy Montoya could say to Hector Camacho in his corner. Just do what you've been doing.
When you talk about movement and hand speed and power, it's going to come. Camacho will be rejuvenated because he can taste the victory. And that's actual motivation. This is all Camacho has to do, Barry. Just box him. Just keep his jab out, score his points, and win the title. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, there's no question as to what kind of condition Hector Camacho came into this fight in.
I think he knew exactly what he was up against, and he prepared himself quite well.
Good right hand by Camacho. I really believe he might have won every round here.
Oh, without a doubt, Barry. I mean, he's thrown so many punches each round. He stayed in control.
Remember, Ramirez came in here with 94 fights. A lot of experience. Hector Camacho with 26 fights, although as somebody said, 26 fights professionally, 126 if you count amateur and professional, and 3,126 if you count the streets. Still moving, still being evasive. Ramirez has now fought 36 minutes of boxing and has never figured his man out.
Well, Camacho is the new champ.
And he he earned it. It's over. And Macho Camacho will have won his second title.
Perhaps the most amazing thing about this fight is that his trunks didn't rust.
The thing about those trunks is the trunks only cost $25, but the extension cord was $5,000.
I really thought the trunks would be a little heavy, but Camacho was in shape. He moved. Just a magnificent performance.
Really brilliant performance by Camacho. There's absolutely nothing that you could look back on and say, well, maybe if Macho did this or Macho did that. It was really a tremendous performance by him. Let's take a look at our punch stat statistics, and as you can see, Camacho threw 805 punches.
That is a lot of punches, a great deal of punches.
And actually, I would have thought that 42.
Judge Harry Gibbs scores 118-111. Judge Newton Campos scores 119-112. And Judge Mike Jacobs scores 119-109 for the winner by unanimous decision and new WBC lightweight champion of the world, Hector Macho Camacho.
And a well-deserved victory. I just can't say enough superlatives to describe Camacho's victory tonight, Ray. It wasn't, incidentally, unanimous in the sense that he did not win every round on any of the judges' cards, but a very, very impressive victory nonetheless.